Have you ever wondered how a simple mistake can completely change your life? What if I told you that spilling coffee on a stranger could lead to the most important friendship of your career? Stay with me, because today's story will show you exactly how this happened to Sarah. Before we begin, if you're learning English and want more engaging stories like this one, please hit that like button and subscribe to Meenakshi English Stories. Your support helps me create more content for English learners like you. It was a rainy Tuesday morning in downtown Seattle. Sarah Martinez hurried down Pine Street, clutching her laptop bag and a large cup of coffee. She was already 15 minutes late for her job interview at Datatech Solutions, one of the city's most successful technology companies. As she rushed through the crowded sidewalk, Sarah checked her phone for the building address. 1247 Pine Street, she whispered to herself. It should be right around here. Just then, a businessman in an expensive suit stepped out of a coffee shop directly into her path. Splash! Sarah's coffee flew everywhere, all over his crisp white shirt and navy blue tie. "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry," Sarah exclaimed, her face turning bright red with embarrassment. She quickly grabbed napkins from her bag. "Please, let me help you clean this up." The man looked down at his ruined shirt and began to laugh. "Well, this is certainly an interesting way to start the day," he said with a warm smile. "Don't worry about it. These things happen." "But your shirt is completely ruined," Sarah insisted. "I feel terrible. I was rushing to a job interview and I wasn't watching where I was going." "A job interview?" the man asked, raising an eyebrow. "Where might that be?" "Datatech Solutions," Sarah replied, still trying to clean the coffee stains. "I'm supposed to meet with someone named Michael Chen at 9 o'clock, but I'm already late." The man's smile grew wider. "Well, Sarah Martinez, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Michael Chen." Sarah's mouth dropped open. She had just spilled coffee all over her potential boss. 20 minutes later, they sat in Michael's office on the 20th floor. He had changed into a spare shirt he kept at the office, and Sarah had finally caught her breath. "I must admit," Michael said, "in 15 years of conducting interviews, no one has ever made such a memorable first impression." Sarah laughed nervously. "I promise I'm not usually this clumsy. I'm just really nervous about this opportunity." "Tell me about yourself, Sarah," Michael said, leaning back in his chair. "What brings you to Datatech?" Sarah took a deep breath. "I graduated from the University of Washington with a degree in computer science 2 years ago. Since then, I've been working at a small startup, but I'm looking for a place where I can grow and learn from experienced professionals like yourself." "What kind of projects have you worked on?" Michael asked. "At my current job, I develop a mobile application that helps small businesses manage their inventory," Sarah explained. "It wasn't glamorous work, but it taught me a lot about problem solving and working with clients." Michael nodded thoughtfully. "That sounds interesting, but I have to ask, why should we hire you? We receive hundreds of applications for each position." Sarah paused for a moment, then smiled. "Well, Mr. Chen, I may spill coffee on people, but I never give up on solving problems. When something goes wrong, I find a way to fix it. And I believe that attitude is exactly what you need on your team." The interview continued for another hour. Michael asked Sarah technical questions, discussed her experience, and explained the company's projects. By the end, Sarah felt confident that despite the coffee incident, or perhaps because of it, the interview had gone well. "Sarah," Michael said as they wrapped up, "I want to be honest with you. We're interviewing 5 candidates for this position. All of them have impressive qualifications." Sarah's heart sank a little. "However," Michael continued, Something you said earlier really stuck with me. You said you never give up on solving problems. That's exactly the kind of attitude we need here at DataTech. Does that mean? Sarah began hopefully. It means I'd like to offer you the position, Michael said with a grin. That is, if you promise to be more careful with your coffee around the office. Sarah jumped up from her chair, then quickly composed herself. Mr. Chen, Michael, thank you so much. I promise I'll do my best work for you and the company. I believe you will, Michael replied. When can you start? How about next Monday? Sarah suggested. Perfect. Welcome to the DataTech family, Sarah. 6 months later, Sarah had become one of DataTech's most valuable employees. She had successfully completed 3 major projects and had earned the respect of her colleagues. On a Friday afternoon, she knocked on Michael's office door. Come in, he called. Michael, I wanted to thank you again, Sarah said. Taking a chance on me has changed my life. You've earned everything you've achieved here, Sarah, Michael replied. Your hard work and determination have impressed everyone, including our CEO. Speaking of which, Sarah said with a mischievous smile, I have some news to share. What's that? I've been promoted to senior software developer, Sarah announced proudly, and they've asked me to lead the new mobile development team. Michael stood up and shook her hand. Congratulations! That's fantastic news. I knew you had leadership potential from day one. Well, Sarah laughed, from day one I certainly made an impression. I still can't believe you hired someone who spilled coffee all over you. You know what, Sarah? Michael said thoughtfully. That coffee incident told me more about your character than any resume ever could. You took responsibility for your mistake. You tried to fix the problem, and you didn't let embarrassment stop you from pursuing your goals. I never thought about it that way, Sarah admitted. Sometimes the best opportunities come from unexpected moments, Michael explained. Your willingness to handle that awkward situation with grace and humor showed me exactly who you are as a person. As Sarah walked back to her new office, she reflected on how much her life had changed. A simple accident, spilling coffee on a stranger, had led to the best job of her career and a wonderful mentor in Michael. She learned an important lesson that day. Sometimes our mistakes and embarrassing moments can open doors we never expected. The key is how we respond to these situations. Sarah kept a coffee mug on her desk with the words, "Opportunities are everywhere," written on it. Every time she saw it, she remembered that Tuesday morning when everything changed. And she never forgot to watch where she was walking with her coffee. What an incredible journey Sarah had. Her story teaches us that sometimes our biggest mistakes can lead to our greatest opportunities. The important thing is how we handle those moments. If you enjoyed this story and found it helpful for your English learning, please like this video and subscribe to Meenakshi English Stories for more engaging content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new story.